is a magical operation of maximum importance. The initiation of a new aeon. When it becomes necessary to utter a word, the whole planet must be bathed in blood. Ah, yes. Welcome to Deadhaus Whispers.
And what's our topic today, Mike? What are we
So
talking about?
today we are discussing the long, hard road to Malorum. So this is our working towards actual Deadhaus Sonata. In Malorum, what would you like to see? So I'm going to open this up because I'm still setting stuff up in here in the background. Matt, what's up? Greetings. We'll start with, we've got two questions, but we'll go through them piece at a time. There is, what would you like to see in the new demo, which we'll put on the video in a minute, and what would you like to see in the game? That hasn't been revealed so far. So, Calypso, what's your wish list? You're a big fan of these games. You know exactly where this is going.
Yep.
What do you want to see?
So my personal wish list is so from a stream a couple of weeks ago, and from a picture on Instagram, they showed the like new blood mechanic. So like a bunch of like more gore and everything within the demo, right? I would like to see that times 10. I think there's something that I really loved about the original Blood Omen back in the day.
Hello.
And it's that what's up, Dylan? And it's that you could, like, the gore for a game in 1996 that's like a sprite based like pixel game pretty much, right? Was mind blowing. Like we had, our Dooms and our Quakes and stuff back then, but this is like on another level, like body parts and gibbing and stuff like was exploding everywhere. I want that in the demo like a million times. Like I want to see arms flying and heads being cut off and like explosions. My favorite spell in Blood Omen is one where you like cast a bolt at an enemy and then it just blows them into like smithereens and their body go everywhere. And then there's another one where like it disintegrates their entire body to where they're just bones and like muscle and blood just all over the floor. Like I want that. Give me that. I
think that might be doable.
Yeah. I want that.
Can't say much, but I think that might be doable. Do you know something? If we get a good list here, we're going to bring Dennis back on and we'll ask him for them.
That sounds good.
Like some kind of weird, evil, gothic Santa. Temujin, the ability to bash enemies with parts of already defeated enemies to stagger them would be huge. I could foresee a Revenant beating someone with another SOB. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Actually, while we're doing this here, I want to see, could I get this running? So I'm going to put this running in the background and we'll see if we just get it on repeat a few times. This will be the fly through. So for anyone that missed it, on the most recent Deadhaus Sonata live stream, Dennis teased about the upcoming combat arena. So previously there was the tech demo version. This is the Deadhaus Sonata demo. That's how we're going with this. And let's see, can I get this up here? This should be coming up and hopefully this will work. There we go. Can you all see that?
Looks good on my end.
A nice little arena fly through of that. So we'll keep that going. What do you make of it so far? I know you've seen this already, Calypso, but initial thoughts and what else would you like to see it?
Hello, I mean, I think it looks beautiful right now, personally. For those listening on Spotify and everything, like imagine a really great like watercolor painting almost. And then, give it a lot of moody lighting and stuff like that. I don't want to say it reminds me of like the art style of Nosgoth, that Dead Legacy of Kain online game, but it's giving me those feelings for that. Yeah. I think the lighting they have here is fantastic. And I love it. I love everything about it.
There's so much more to come. It's going to be fantastic. Did you notice something that a lot of people didn't? Look at the ground.
No, all the bodies.
Yeah. Let me go back here a little. Let me go. Do you notice anything around here?
Down there, a bridge.
No, it's a little bit of fog.
Oh, Fog. Oh yes. Oh, fog effects. We have fog effects now. Cool. Yeah, sweet.
Oh, there's a lot more than that, but again, in time.
Mhm.
But yeah, my wish list, I'd like to see you being able to beat enemies with other enemies onto what
Yeah,
you've
that would be
got.
cool. That's a great idea. Like
Pick
you
up a
said,
poor
you can see.
Legionnaire and just start wailing on
Yep.
another one. That's
No,
a
I can.
Revenant ability.
There's. I
That's
don't know if
totally a
this
Revenant
is. I don't know if this is still in game, obviously, because it's really old now, or outdated, I suppose. In one of the trailers, the gameplay footage for the Revenant back last year, maybe even like 2 years ago now. I don't even know. There's a video of him like just punching a dude straight in the face. Like he's just wailing on him, like, and then he like throws him up in the air and then chops him in half or something. Like that is cool.
I'm fairly
Um,
certain, didn't Dennis say
easily.
he'd like to see like Mortal Kombat level finishers?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
said that on a few occasions.
Yeah, I want to be
There
able
you go.
to
Look at that. Look at
Mortal
that
Kombat where
dirty
like you go
fog
in.
effects. It's nice
Yeah.
and green. You know, it's good and pungent.
No, I love it. I would like to see it's obviously bright for visual reasons, but I
love this ending piece as well, by the way.
Yeah,
where it just
I want to
ends.
be able to like turn down all the settings or something and just go with the candlelight if you can do that. Like
Oh, I'm
imagine
sure
the
you-
ambience on that, just pure candles, pure darkness,
And keep in mind, everyone, because like I've had a few people ask me questions. As it says there, Combat Arena Preview, January 2022, work in progress. This is just the arena.
Yeah.
This is for the demo where everyone will get to try out wailing on some enemies in the arena. This ain't the game. Now,
No.
what else would you like to see included in the arena? Because I know there's been some community suggestions, Calypso, and some of them are like leaderboards, most likely.
Leaderboards. I
Different
would
versions.
like
Someone asked for a hardcore mode as well, where they'd like
hardcore
to
mode would be
see
cool. Yeah, no.
like a one hit kill for your character. So like you
Yeah.
can wail on a bunch of guys, but if you get a hit,
glass cannon mode, like the more people you kill, the stronger you get, but you die in one hit or something. When you see bad guys, another thing from Tremulgin, when you see bad guys in movies grab a person and move them in front of themselves to block attacks, always give that badass vibe. It would be nice if we could grab and drag enemies around. Yeah, I would dig that. I would dig grabbing and dragging enemies around. I would like a sort of very early like co-op mode. I know that's probably not possible right now with what they're trying to do, and like it's just an early demo and everything. I think later on, obviously down in the future,
I
with
don't
Deadhaus
think
being,
that's as far off as you'd imagine. But go
I mean,
on.
I would like that. Like have both be the same character of vampires or something, and just have a co-op mode, and then throw a horde co-op mode or something in it. That'd be cool.
Or different classes.
Yeah, different classes too. I would like to see a lich whenever I would love to see liches and whites and stuff as like testing ground, for this. Like it's just an arena. Throw a lich in there, have us go off and use their abilities. That'd be cool.
I
would
think
like that.
the idea is going to be that when this demo comes out, right? So this is going to be like a twofold situation. One, this arena will stay forever. So like when the game launches proper, you will have an area like this somewhere in the game for you to be able to test out like skills, abilities, weapons, all of that, right? Number two, what Dennis has hinted at is that maybe like Apocalypse, rather, when I say Apocalypse will keep this up permanently. And when new things are getting added to the game, they can get added to this first as kind of like a public test server type of situation. So when there's updates to like weapons or moves or abilities and all like that, it can be tested in here before it makes its way into the game proper.
Yeah. Leaderboards would be nice to see how far you get, like round 10, round 11 within like the
he just wants to beat my score.
Yes,
he's still got a bee in his bonnet from the last time. I found a mic and a Calypso. Yes, you did, so. Yes, you did.
Hello. Yeah, no, I want I would say finishers, like even really early finishers. I would like to see that also. Like maybe I guess Doom style, Doom 2016 style finishers.
Yeah. Even the Doom Eternal ones are fun.
Yeah, even the Doom Eternal ones were sweet. Just something like that. Like directional finishers would be cool.
That's a Revenant one if you ever saw one.
Oh yeah.
Doom guy just with that hat with the hammer fist to the head of the ghoul, like just poof.
Yeah.
That
Revenant
was
dual wielding 2 legionnaires. Just
I can
picking up
see it.
2 dudes and swinging them across like nunchucks or
What weapon
something.
have you got? I dual wield. Considering how the skill trees within the cards you choose, or however it was described, the arena as a target dummy to test your build would certainly be useful. Yes, I think that's the plan. That's the good thing. There will be that anyway. So you'll have a type of player housing, and you will have some type of like arena in there to test it. This is probably like that, or there could be variations on that. We don't know. Doom Guy's a Revenant. Yes, he is.
Absolutely.
Literally too angry to die.
Yeah.
Of course he's a Revenant. And by the way, for anyone that has or has not seen before, we'll just make sure we always keep throwing it up. Don't forget, you can always check everything out on deadhousenonata.com. You can go and follow all the socials on the Twitters, on the Instagrams, on the Facebooks. And there's a store on there too. And Calypso, I'm not going to put it there because it won't really work too well with my green screen, but I think you see it on my socials. I got a really, really cool little thing to post today.
Oh, really? What was it? I did not see.
You didn't?
No, I don't.
Really certain you liked it by socials. It was a displate.
Oh yes! Oh yes! Yes! That's right. I did want to talk about that. I did want to talk about that. So yes, Deadhaus Sonata has displates. Displate is that metal posters. They last longer than paper posters.
Dude, it looks like a canvas painting. It looks like an oil painting, and it is gorgeous. And they stick to the
really high quality, good stuff. Like I know a lot of like the YouTubers are, I'm sponsored by Displate, this by Displate. Like there's a reason, guys. Displate is actually super, super cool. I am waiting myself personally for whenever Night Dive gets around for Quake and like System Shock display posters. If ever that happens in the future, that's what I'm waiting for. I have not found the perfect Deadhaus one to order yet, though. I do want to get Zoran eventually. Whenever I get
getting all the tarot cards.
Move.
I'm starting with all the tarot cards, and we'll work from there.
I might do that too. But yeah, no, check out Deadhaus on display, guys. It's awesome. Doom Guy is the Revenant who Revenants keep a poster of above our bed. Yes, a display poster of Doom Guy above their bed.
Fairly certain you could probably get that too.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's 1,000 Doom ones and everything.
We have you surrounded and you are without your weapons. No, you just gave me an easy access to my weapons. But I'd like to see the most to be the following: a community-driven event in the demo, eventually where we the community would be competing in rank against each other and some devs too.
I can see that.
I could see that happening. You're going to have a world of work because you only think I'm good. I ain't nothing compared to some of the staff. Oh dear Lord.
Oh no, I think it's crazy to think about. Like, I mean, let's talk about that for a minute. So it's crazy to think about, like, you have these developers who make these games, and like Doom, for instance, right? You know, you would think that like the developers of the game for Doom know all the ins and outs, know how to be like the best player on the planet. Like, you know, they can just dominate the leaderboards online or something, right? But then you have players who go above and beyond whatever the developers were thinking and just make that game their own. And it's like the developers are like 10 stacks below whoever top player number 4 is or whatever in like Doom, for instance.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I love that. I think we'll definitely get that for Deadhaus. Like, there's going to be...
You'll see that when going out the gate, I can promise you the devs will beat all of you, but give it a few weeks. Give it a few weeks, because I know there will be people that will just sit down and wail this thing out until there's something incredible done. As that Blizzard used to have the rule, they cannot release a boss they could not defeat, but they scrapped that back in vanilla. No, I can fairly say it'll be... Deadhaus ain't going to be easy, but it's not going to be Dark Souls, if you get what I'm meaning.
Yeah.
You know? So what I'd like to see in the game, right? We'll go with Deadhaus now before we go back to the combat demo. I want to see some nice social interaction hubs for other people. You know,
Yeah.
the last boss of Anchorage 40 was bonkers pre-nerf. Yep. Yes, it was. Like, in Warframe, the way there's the relays, they're very underutilized. Although then again, I'm not too sure there's a lot of role-playing type people who play a lot of Warframe. But I want to see some more like social areas that have a particular use,
Yeah. Yeah. No. I want social interaction is nice. I would like to see that
Dead Souls, that's a Nine Inch Nails song.
I would like to see that taken to another level.
Go on.
With social interaction, like where this might be like pushing a little bit too far, but imagine you have like a team, right? Like a guild or whatever in Deadhaus. Imagine you get special rewards for team play, for social interaction, even like if it's something like cosmetic or a weapon or whatever, like
experience
the more you interact
maybe.
and the more something. I really wish Sony didn't patent all the mechanics in Death Stranding with how they interacted socially and how just that whole new social media type interface was done, because it's a great idea, even though Death Stranding I find a little boring to play personally. I think the social aspect of Death Stranding is fantastic. I would like to see something like that within
Deadhaus. What
Deadhaus.
there's going to be for the social media in Deadhaus, where if you're streaming it, your audience can interact with you and interfere with the game, which I think is a good idea. But in regards to us, let's say working together, me and you playing, I think there should be some benefit to playing with other people, especially like have a bonus to playing with other people, but then have a bigger bonus to play. Let's say it's someone on your friends list. So let's say you've 2 friends playing together. Maybe it's plus 5 XP. You add a third friend, that's plus 10 XP. You add the fourth friend, 15%, or something like that. Or even if it's not to XP, to like loot rolls or something.
Yeah, something like that would be really neat. So much so. What's this? Time skip. 2 years in time. It's now 2024. What I am hoping for is going on is us chilling in Deadhaus and doing dungeons together. Yes, in 2024, I believe that will actually happen, Termulgent.
Yes.
Yes. Deadhaus is incorporating advanced voice modulating software so that you can roleplay your character. That is also true. That is also true. I forgot about the voice skinning and everything from Modulate, I think was the company.
Yes,
yeah, no, I completely see. Like, that's the other thing. Like, this is taking. So, okay, hold on. Throwing it back. One of Dennis's favorite games, I think, back in the day was the Ultima series, like from freaking Origin Software. And that was like taking role playing of Dungeons and Dragons to a new interface, right? Computers and everything.
Yes.
This with the voice skinning and everything like that will take that Dungeons and Dragons role playing experience and amplify it. We kind of already have that with VR a little bit, with like VR chat and role playing and junk like that. But there hasn't been like a good Dungeons and Dragons style like fantasy game for VR. We can get that here. And then maybe we can get a Deadhaus in VR, like even if it's a small little thing, like just your house interactions or your social networks or whatever in your little hub area where you're hanging out.
Yeah,
you can be Cortana.
I could see like that, but the other part of the Dungeons and Dragons bit, the Deadhaus as down pat, is you will be able to make your own like levels and your own thing. So like you could make a campaign and then other people can play through it, which is what I'm really looking for. Social Deadhaus VR, sign me up. Are the dead social?
Dead social. Deadhaus. Dead VR house. I don't know. Whatever a title for that.
Anyway, what I want to see in the demo, I want to see all the dang tarot cards, man.
Me too. If they don't, I would like to see them slowly implemented. All the tarots, even the skill system. Like, I think this tech, the Deadhaus demo, is good for updating, to especially test out your mechanics. Like, if I were a developer and I could, technically gray box, like test everything, but it's community driven. So I can throw in my skill tree and all my tarot cards and stuff in this little tech demo and combat arena purely for testing, and the community has holds of it to give feedback on if it works or if it's nodding or if it sucks, like that's awesome. That's awesome. New classes, new tarot cards, new abilities, all that stuff within this demo. You know, before it gets fully implemented, that'd be a good proving ground before it gets implemented into the full game. You know.
Of course, this gets derailed very quickly in the chat.
Of course.
It will become meme house if VR social. It's already meme house if you hadn't noticed Sundowner.
Oh yeah.
It has been meme house for about 2 years now.
Yeah. Jump into Discord, guys. We have like an entire like shit posting thread or something within there.
There was even political propaganda, and then Sundowner even went through what I call his JoJo phase, his JoJo, you know, thing where all the memes were JoJo related. And it's brilliant. The man was an artist. It started with political propaganda, then it became anime, and it's like it's phenomenal.
I think is there still a I can't remember, is there still like a faction war going on between ghouls and vampires, I think?
I don't think anyone can even remember that it was that long ago. But yes, apparently me and Sundowner managed to meme something into the game.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I still love that it's been 2 years now, guys. That's crazy. That's like monumental. And it's been 3 years since Deadhaus was announced. So it was announced back in 2019, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been, oh man, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, it's been 3 years. That's insane. Like time flies. Time flies.
So you know we should be getting close to stuff.
Yeah, we should.
By the power of memes, I curse you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wyvern Tamers, you get older, those years start crawling past faster and faster.
Meme wizard. Meme wizard.
Luckily, so my Lich can be a meme wizard. I think you need to get behind Cyan and the rest of them for that one.
Yeah.
It's been a long, long road to Malorum, and we have gathered quite the caravan. Speaking of which, yeah, I just keep thinking about Elden Ring. That's soon.
Yeah, I can't wait for Elden Ring either. That game's going to be fun. It looks fun. I'm not a Dark Souls guy. I'll be the first to admit it. I'm not a Dark Souls guy. I haven't really played any of the Dark Souls games. They don't interest me. Sekiro interests me probably because it's like mythical Japanese stuff. And I didn't know that. I'm not going to grab all the other statues I have back then.
I'm not going to grab all the other statues I have on the shelf beside me here, but at least I can put this.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Aye, motherfuckers.
I got it.
Cooperation.
Oh my god. Lost Ark tomorrow free, but a Diablo style MMO seems interesting.
Yes, I've seen that, and I also seen a game by 3D Realms, which I was waiting for Calypso to mention.
Let's see. Wrath? Is it Wrath?
Is it Wrath? Let's see.
Is it Wrath? There was a really interesting game by an indie studio called Blood West. I think you guys should check this out. It's called Blood West. And it just came out today. I think it's $12 on Steam, and it's in early access. It's a Western, but you play like an undead monster, and you go around killing other undead monsters.
Rip Out. That one.
God.
It's Rip Out.
Oh, Rip Out! Yeah, I'm excited for Rip Out. I forgot about Rip Out already. Yes, I'm excited for Rip Out.
I seen trailer. I went, ooh.
Yeah, Rip
Although
Out looks
in
amazing.
weird fashion, it's 3D Realms.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if any of you remember 3D Realms, or if you're old enough to remember 3D Realms. They made Duke Nukem 3D. So they're the guys that saw, hey, Doom looks really cool. We should rip that off and change it just so slightly. And then Rip Out, they've gone back again. Hey, look at Doom 2016. That looks awesome. Let's rip it off and change it.
Yeah.
Like same crap, like 30 years later.
I'm excited for Rip Out. Yes, I am excited for Rip Out. And I did forget about it already because there's just so many games. There's too many games coming out.
So many announcements. There was Rip Out. There was, where's it? Like I'm scrolling on YouTube right now, and it's just like loads of announcements of pre-orders. There's Edge of Eternity, Samurai Gun 2, Star Wars The Force Unleashed on Switch, Rip Out. What else we got? Post Void, Salt and Sacrifice, Elden Ring.
All these games.
There's so much. Harry Potter something or other.
Yes, there's a new Harry Potter coming out. I can't believe that.
So much, so many things announced. It's really hard to keep track, especially considering like we've had this period, and we predicted this even at the time, where there was nothing happening and there was no announcements, or like everything got delayed. So now it's just every company going, here's all the games they've been developing for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Here's everything all at once. There we go.
It's so weird. This whole pandemic thing has just changed everything. Like I'm at like what movie? I was watching a movie and I'm like, wait, didn't this come out already? No, it was supposed to come out like 3 years ago, but then a pandemic happened, and then it released now or whatever. The new Kingsman, like the Kingsman prequel or something, like The King's Man.
I'm just waiting to see Mobius.
It looks awesome because fucking Rasputin is in it or whatever, and I swear it would have come out in like 2019. It's set in like the 20s or something with Rasputin in World War One. 1917. My bad.
I'm just waiting to see Mobius. I know it's probably going to be terrible, but I want to see it anyway.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of Mobius, the artist Mobius. Did you hear about Dune? Someone actually bought the Jodorowsky like Dune Bible that he made back in like the 70s when he was trying to make the movie.
Wow.
And their plans are, if they can secure the rights or even like a temporary hold of the rights, to make a comic book version of it and just release it to the public in like a mass production reprint. They're trying to make an animated film about it because, I don't think doing a live action version will work today. And
God, no.
And something else, like they have, like somebody bought the Jodorowsky Dune rights or whatever. It's crazy. Super excited for that. I loved the new Dune. The new Dune was amazing.
Have not seen it yet. I've seen the old one though.
Yeah, I know you don't get copyright just because you buy a book. Yeah, that's what I think. They're trying to get like a weird like temporary hold on the rights so they can work on something, and then the rights automatically go back to
it would be interesting,
whoever the studio is.
Although here's another interesting one for you, Calypso. Seeing as Netflix is on a weird binge of like buying anything that sounds even slightly interesting lately, could you ever see them making a show or movie of Deadhaus? Because we've already got a huge amount of lore.
I can see the maybe not a TV show, or maybe not a movie, but a mini series, which isn't exactly a TV show. I can't see a TV show, of like 10 episodes or whatever spanning Deadhaus, but I can definitely see a mini series of like short hour-and-a-half long movies that all pertain to like a certain age of Deadhaus, like age 1, 2, 10, 24, 100, and you kind of make it do like an American Horror Story thing where you do it kind of like anthology set in this time frame of Deadhaus or whatever. I can see that.
I want to see it animated. I want to see Deadhaus like Castlevania. That's what I want to see. Yeah, no, I would love to see a Deadhaus anime like Castlevania. And Shenmue, they're actually turning the Shenmue games into an anime. I heard that. I'm excited really for. Interesting. Hopefully this will finish the story. Because that third game didn't. What, you mean the game that they decided to cobble together like 20 years later? Yep. I'd love to see my character in it. That would be cool. Well, here's the funny part. Due to the way the information in Deadhaus is going to be working by using big data in regards to not track your shopping or your browsing habits online, but instead using your character to implement it directly into the world and lore of Malorum, that would be possible, but it would be very difficult in regards to how do you get players' rights to use something like that. Although there could be workarounds. Yeah. They're trying, there's going to be, if I'm not mistaken, the community content or whatever for Deadhaus in the future will be partnerable or something. Like if I make a map or a mission or whatever and it's really good and they like it, then I can sell it and people can, like buy it as like an add-on DLC or something for Deadhaus. I get a cut, Deadhaus gets a cut. Yeah. I could see it there. Temulgen says, just give me a TV series of Legacy of Kain or one of Eternal Darkness. Now, here's the problem with that. One, Kain ain't going to happen.
Unfortunately not.
That's too much of a rights mess. And Eternal Darkness, okay, how would we explain this? It has taken Nintendo 40 years to make a movie about Mario.
True.
Well, 40? They've been around for about 120 years, but Mario's only been around a while. We'll call it 40.
Yeah. Mario. I would love to see a Legacy of Kain TV series also. I think there's been some really good fan animations of Legacy of Kain stuff that could easily be turned into a cartoon series. But, it's Square Enix. They're not going to do anything. Like,
it took them long enough to make a TV show of their biggest blockbuster franchise, or not a TV show, a movie.
Yeah.
And they didn't even think Final Fantasy VII could stand on its own. So what they did was they brought out that Final Fantasy, the Spirits Within, and all this other stuff before. And don't get me wrong, great in its own right. Not what I wanted, though. Yeah. It's like, really? How hard to just make 7 into a damn movie?
Yeah, no. It's weird. They did Advent Children, didn't they?
Advent Children. That was kind of like a sequel to
a weird sequel to 7
kind of. It's weird. Some of
it's weird. I like it. You should watch the director's cut. Cool. That's way better.
Oh, I have. I have.
Yeah.
I just recall watching the movie going, I can't believe CG looks this amazing.
Yeah, and now we're there where video games actually look like CG. The Final Fantasy VII remake looks like the Advent Children movie. It's crazy. We're there, man. We're there where we don't have to use CG cutscenes anymore. There's a game called like Kiva Bridge of Spirits.
Yes, that is incredible looking.
Yes, it looks like a Pixar movie, man. Even
it's one of the most beautiful games I've seen in a long time. Like, it looks like it should be like a Saturday morning cartoon or something.
Yeah, I kind of want to watch it rather than play it,
I just get distracted. I want to get it, but I'll get distracted. There was a game years ago on the 360. It was one of the first ones on the 360. I don't know if you remember. It was called Cameo.
I don't know.
You were a girl who was like able to shapeshift into different things because she was like this type of fairy.
That sounds awesome.
It's really cool. I'm fairly certain it was Rare as well. But anyway, it was done by Rare. Yeah, I couldn't play that game because there was too much going on in the stream. I kept getting distracted. So, like, yeah, I could see that happening.
No, I can see, like, it's weird. It's really weird prospecting like the future of Deadhaus, because like we could make like I will be excited if anything that we want or whatever manages to get in the game early or late, like as long as it gets in there, because like the idea, I know Dennis is a man who like when he like sets his mind to something, he'll get it done, and he's very set in stone with what he wants with game development and design and everything like that. But at the same time, this is like a 10-year plan. And things can change. You might want to do this later or do that now or do this. It's like Destiny, for example. Like Destiny 1 was, oh, hey, Destiny's gonna be a 10-year plan, and then look at how Destiny 1 turned out. But now Destiny 2 is actually really good, apparently, with all the updates, patches, gameplay and stuff. Destiny 2 is amazing. So it's viable now for Bungie to have that 10-year plan. I just want the same for Deadhaus.
I could see it because keep in mind, this is the guy that did do the story for Blood Omen and did do the story for Eternal Darkness. So Temulgin here. I'm just hoping there will be perks we can find in the demo that can get tied to our account.
That's a good one.
Wouldn't that be really interesting?
That'd be a good one.
That sounds like a really good idea.
I just want the Crimson Sword. Yes. On their guild house.
I never let him live that down, by the way. I mentioned that at least once a week.
If that's not in the game, I'm refunding all the money. I don't want it anymore.
Calypso, that's the hill I'm dying on. There will be a Crimson Sword of Fire in that game.
Yes. Yes,
I
there has to be.
promise you.
Meme it into existence, boys.
Meme magic.
Let's go.
To be honest, I just want some deep character interaction. Really get the RP juices going. You've played Dennis's other games, right? Blood Omen was so good. I'm covered in tattoos of this stuff.
No, that's see, and I know Deadhaus is like the plans for like what if, or potentially anyway, allegedly what his plans for like Blood Omen and stuff would be like later on down in the future. But I think he even said like he would keep Deadhaus separate and have Blood Omen be its own thing also, or Legacy of Kain be its own thing.
Yeah, he said, well, basically what it is Legacy of Kain took a different direction. But when they were first planning it out, and Nosgoth and all of this kind of stuff, like the first one was going to be about Kain, but like as you've noticed, it was meant to expand into the wider world, because even in that game, it was unbelievable world building. Especially for a console game. It was insane.
Yeah, no, still some of my favorite. Probably still my favorite like, world building examples.
Is where he would have went with the Legacy of Kain series. Only not Legacy of Kain, the Blood Omen side and all like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's where it would have went to. Sailor, I want more lore bits hidden throughout. I found plenty of tidbits already. Oh, you have no idea, sir. The ghouls are busy as we speak, hiding and scurrying, putting things away. Liches tucking books in places where no mortal would dare find. I can assure you that'll be going on. What else do I want to see? I want to see a decent variety of weapons, because I'm really curious as to what kind of weapons each class uses. Because I know they're not going to be like tied to like one weapon each. You're not going to see like a lich with a friggin' wand or a staff. There'll be variations. You're not just going to see a vampire with like basic sword number 1, you know. I know technically a revenant doesn't need a weapon, but you know, Nagaztak's got that hammer.
Yeah. I would like to see legendary armor sets. But I mean like really legendary. Like not like
in
Skyrim.
In the true sense of legendary.
Yeah, true sense. Not like Elder Scrolls early days online where everybody had a legendary set of armor. Like, I mean really, truly legendary sets of armor. Like, this armor is 1 billion years old and it was wielded by Grognar, the Terrible, and, you know, and equipping it will give you unknown stats or whatever. And they got to be like mystery stats. They don't know if it'll increase your health or whatever. But like it will somehow be worthwhile to wear this legendary set of armor that only you can have this armor. And if you want to get rid of it, then you can sell it or drop it and have another player find it in the world, maybe even hide it in the world or whatever too, for like these legendary sets of armor or cursed items. You know, the evil ring of not Sauron. You know,
I'm just thinking when you say legendary armor, there needs to be a set of armor. I could just see it right now. My legendary set of armor, where you find it in a village somewhere, and it just says, "This armor once belonged to Faceless Mike. He was very clumsy and lost it. If found, please return to..."
Oh man, no, that would be good.
There's your flavor text right there.
Yep. I would like a joke tombstones, like joke developer tombstones or something that they hit that they hide in games really occasionally.
Cool. That'd be really cool.
Yeah,
I really like that idea. Maybe get like the get the developers and have like funny things on them, and then maybe like the people that backed it, get them to have like, you know, like again, here lies Calypso, Florida man.
Yeah.
No,
formerly owned by Termulligen, lost in a card game. Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that would be really cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
The legendary mediocre armor of power stats +0. But why
legendary armor of losing if found returned to the island? No, I would love that. I would love just all these little tiny things. I want I think mounts have been discussed before, and pets have been discussed before, but I want pets that like are beneficial to you. Like having, pets that just fly around or whatever would be cool, but having pets that join you in attack or whatever, your enemies, that would be
I don't know.
cool.
Temuljan asked me about pet fighting, and I was like, "You mean like Pokemon?" Like
That's Pokemon. Deadhaus, the Pokemon version.
A Revenant's just gonna frig his pet turtle. Like you just grab it, just chuck his pet turtles. Turtle doesn't even do anything, just the sheer force of the shell being hucked.
It becomes one of those Mario's like turtle shells, and then like he pops his little head out and smiles or something.
To be honest,
a legendary armor that just keeps notes of who owned it before would be awesome. Yes,
I think you're going to get a lot of that stuff.
Just owned by this person, owned by that person. By equipping this necklace, will increase your fireball damage by pi. That's
pie.
Good. I choose you, Tertillion. Oh, that's good.
Turtle improvised weapon, 1d4 damage, animal abuse. Oh
man.
Can't do that without PETA after us then.
Yeah, no. Let's see.
But as far as mounts, I don't know what way that would work because, like, does a vampire need one? Does a ghoul?
Well, no, but maybe not. You know what? Yeah, a mount does. I'll justify it by this. In the Necroscope book series, which I highly recommend everybody reads, they have giant. They're vampires. They can fly. They can turn into a bunch of bats and monsters and horrific creatures. But because they're such like, what is it, like lazy and like slobbish, like rich, hoity-toity vampire monster creatures, they have giant bat dragon creatures that are like the size of a dragon or the size of like of a really large, like the eagles from Lord of the Rings, but they're bat monster creatures made from human body parts and cobbled together
like a monster from Monster
other
Hunter.
Monsters, like you have a human whose like rib cage has been ripped open, and then like they're the base for the flying machine of this horrible dragon vampire monster.
How Lovecraftian.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
I just keep thinking you're saying that, and you're saying they can do this, but they go that direction. I just keep thinking of What We Do in the Shadows, where the one dude couldn't fly, so they're all taking the bus.
Yep. Bat. Such a good show. And a movie.
Vampire is the mount, pulling the cart. The ghoul is the creature following the cart. You might have got that backwards. The ghoul is the creature you drive over with the cart.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting spicy in the comments.
Oh no.
So how are you going to get a horse still long? How are you going to get a horse still long enough to try to stick a white on his back?
Yeah, you're right.
Just crushing the poor thing.
Well, I mean, bone horses, like undead horses, Yes. Do you need one? No. Do you want one? Yes. I just want mounts. We don't need them, but I want them.
I just need to have like random catchphrases that my character can say. Not that I say them. I mean, I will keybind these things just to have like a sound bite that I'll redo and modulate. Because I don't think I can play a game anymore unless like every now and again I just hear "Come here, Roach" or "Winds howl."
Whoa! Slow down, girl.
Winds howling.
No, I saw speaking of The Witcher, I saw a really good video of it was like when the game makes it more epic, and it's like Geralt is like shit talking a group of thugs he's about to kill, and right when it's daylight, it's sunny, it's like perfect ambient, background or whatever, nice breeze. The moment he's like, all right, come on, let's go. He pulls out his sword, and while he's pulling out his sword, it instantly like changes to a rainy, windy, like dark night sky or whatever. And it's so epic. It's awesome. then someone in the comments was like, oh wow, Geralt could control weather the entire time. Every time he said winds howling, he just wanted it to rain.
That was the secret. You guys have realized the closest thing we get to playing a mech in Deadhaus is the wife. Yeah, but there's so many other mech games. We don't need to worry about that. It's the same as everyone playing with the other ones. I was playing one recently, Calypso, that I tried, Century.
Dude, Century is awesome. Everybody in this chat, go jump on Steam and download Century Age of Ashes.
It's free.
It's free. It's free to play. Here, okay, we're gonna justify the free to play model right here. It's free to play. All the stuff that you need to pay for in this free to play, all the microtransactions are purely cosmetic. There is no benefit, game enhancing benefit or whatever player enhancing benefit in Century Age of Ashes that you need to pay for, because everything is cosmetic. Yeah. That is ethical microtransactions and ethical free to play. That's it. Yep. Like, the more time you put into that game, the better you get as a player and as like bonuses and upgrades and everything like that. Everything else is cosmetic.
It's Panzer Dragoon. It's dogfights on the back of a dragon.
Yes, it's amazing. It's amazing. I played maybe like 4 hours or whatever, and I tried to stream it, but it went really terribly for me because my computer isn't up to snuff, I guess, for streaming Century Age of Ashes.
I have built a new gaming PC not so long ago, as you know.
Yeah,
that starts making noise when I play.
No, this game.
Although I maybe shouldn't have the graphics set to ultra, but still.
Yeah, no. Everybody, please go play Century Age of Ashes. If you're listening to this on Spotify and you've made it 47 minutes in, congrats! You've made it 47 minutes in. I'm proud of you. Thank you for listening. Go download Century Age of Ashes on Steam. It is free. It's dog fighting. It's what that game Lair, like that launch title Lair for PS3 was supposed to be.
There's Shiny. I got
Shiny
to download it, and Shiny likes it. Shiny's a fan of Century.
Yeah, Century is amazing. We all gotta start. We all gotta log in. If you guys log in or whatever, I'm totally down.
We will do it.
Yes, it's great. It's great.
But yes, so what else would you like to see in either the demo or the game? So we've got our different modes. We want to see different classes. We want to see the different types of weapons. We want to see legendary armor in the truest sense of actual legendary, like as in unique, rare, story level types of armor, along with my meme armor. Immersive RPGs, which should be a given considering it's Mr. Dyack at the helm.
Yeah,
you know, and everyone's doing great work on that one. So trust me, it's going to be good. What about in the demo?
In the demo, I want to see. I want to see more gore.
More blood.
More. I want to see more gore. I want to see finisher moves sometime in there, even if they're very quick and very basic, like Doom style finishers, something like that simple. And I want to see tarot cards and skills slowly being implemented, even if it's one skill, like or one tarot card, just in slowly.
Perks and pickup stuff we find in the demo that we can use throughout the demo, and then later on start with in Deadhaus Age 1 Day 1. So basically not just that. So what you're saying is you also kind of want a little perk item that you will have in Deadhaus for being one of the original people in the demo. I could see that happening. Dennis has been pretty good with stuff like that in regards to like badges in the forum and stuff, so I could see that happening. Yeah. Although everyone's already getting a load of that for anyone that bought a founders pack or a supporters pack. Mm-hmm. You're getting all this kind of stuff anyway, because you're all getting items entirely unique to those, which will go away once the game launches. And you know,
I'm still disappointed I missed out on a couple of the little achievements that we have in the forums.
Like what? What are you missing?
Like the Zoran one, I think.
Is that the Malleus Monday or the Zoran's gift?
I can't even remember. There's one that's like Zoran's treat, and it's like if you
I have to go Google it now. I should know these.
If you buy something from the merch store, I think then you get a little like Zoran's treat achievement or whatever. I think on your little forum account. I can't remember. It was when there was a deal going on. I missed out on it because I was like, didn't I just buy merch and I was broke? Like, I'm so bummed. Zoran's
Zoran's treat was Halloween last year.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me check that.
Unfortunately, we're Halloween.
Buying a supporters pack before Halloween 2021, receive a portrait of the Red Lady in-game for in-game housing.
Yeah, I
Did you
missed that
have
one.
that?
I'm so bummed. I
Didn't you
wanted
buy
that
a
Red Lady portrait.
supporters? Didn't you buy a supporters pack before Halloween though?
Yeah, like years before Halloween.
Yeah, but
I
then
didn't.
you not
I
have
didn't.
it.
I don't think I got it. I think it's purely for the
Log
new
into the
people.
forums. I have the power to check these things. Go.
Oh, I forgot about Bob Saget. Rest in peace.
He can join Deadhaus.
Yeah, Bob Saget. We can have America's Dad join Deadhaus. Oh fuck. Shit. Where the hell's the forums? Oh, social. Forums. It's right there in big bold font.
Forums. You notice a lot of little changes in the website, huh? Calypso should be credited. It was between day X and day X during the month of Halloween.
Yeah.
I was credited because of Ashen Ring before the sale and then bought a pack for the wife.
Of course, I can't remember my password.
Oh, that's my favorite trick.
Oh, jeez.
Do you have Malleus Monday?
Forums?
Oh, Wyvern's already checked for you. You do have Malleus Monday, but you don't have Zoran's Treat.
Yeah. Unfortunately, sad face. If anybody wants to throw me that badge on the forums, that'd be nice.
You have to earn them legitimately. Hold on. I finally found your bloody profile. There we go. Let's see.
My password.
You've got a right few of them, actually.
Oh yeah, I don't think I want to get the Magus badge or the Magus badge, but
Grimscribe.
I do not.
Loads of people be wanting that.
Yeah, I do not write in the forums as often as I should. And I don't make incredibly smart posts that challenge the brains of everybody on the forums to get Magus. I don't think. I am not a Golden Zan like person. I do want there to be a game developer badge though, because whenever they end up implementing that, I do want to make a bunch of maps and mods for Deadhaus eventually.
Probably going to be at some level of, I could see the way Dennis would do it now and call it the cartographer's badge or something.
Yeah,
making maps or story and stuff. I could see that. Temujin, you want the Magus badge, Calypso? So do I.
Yeah, I want the. I
have the power
badge.
to ban you for begging for badges. Is that okay, Calypso?
Oh, I forgot I got the profit. I forgot I got profit. Wow. And I got
you sound like a Jersey boy.
Yeah.
I could do something to make myself a profit.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm quoting obscure Kevin Smith movies again.
Just being damn is enough. Whoa, you got this, Termulgin. I believe in you.
Did he not get it? I thought he got it.
You have the power to ban me for begging for badges.
That's what I was telling you.
Oh, I missed that.
So we go through the badges here. Most of these can no longer be gotten. Oh, I see people are starting to play Age of Ashes on Steam. Interesting.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Good job. Now, I'm going to skip the first few because that was Founders Pack, Staff member, previous Eternal Champion, Cat Adopter, Turtle Adopter. Yeah, these are all gone. Then there's Magus. First one you can get. Have 20 plus Magus reactions or handpicked by Dennis. This is for research and game design that helps Deadhaus Sonata. Yeah. Profit. Be a part of our affiliate program and spread the good word about Deadhaus Sonata, which is what we're doing right now.
Yep.
Mike, I think Kat or one of the other Apocalypse devs gave those to us who already had the packs, the Tokyo packs, before the Zoran sale treat badge. I can search it. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Which one?
I think the Zoran's treat badge was between, I think Wyvern Tamer said this, between X date and X date to get a pack.
It was probably, if you got one before Halloween, but probably during the month of October or something. Then there's Flag of Snaggin. Yeah, I can't speak Lovecraftian. Ageless, which was by a Founders, again, most of these are gone, by a Founders pack before the 10th of July 2020. Wow, I'm old. I'm ageless and faceless. Dog Adopter, Grimscribe. Get 20 plus Grimscribe reactions or be handpicked by Dennis. This is for those who contribute to the content of Deadhaus Sonata. Calypso.
Yeah. Don't you have one too? You have one too.
Do I have Grimm's Crab?
I think so.
Technically, I'm an employee, so my badges
Oh
are
yeah,
irrelevant.
technically you have the employee badge. Hello, my name is Faceless Mike. I work for Deadhaus Sonata.
I have the badge that allows me to put other badges on my account whenever I want, so it means it means nothing. That's like don't compete with me on that. It's not. Yeah. Anyway,
To be fair to Molden, I don't think anybody can speak Lovecraftian.
Wait, Mike,
unless like you start like hawking up a booger or something.
Whip out my tongue and start lashing the wall with it. To start getting those funny noises.
Mm-hmm.
Do I? And the next one we have then is an Immemorial, another one which is showing our age. Buy a Founders Pack before the 4th of November 2020. It results in bonus platinum. Yep, that's exactly what I'm reading off.
I think that's when I bought my one because I wanted to get that badge.
I think you got yours around the time I got mine.
Yeah.
Beastkeeper, which is then if you have a pet that isn't part of the adoption program from the cats or dogs and stuff. Now, that adoption program, just to let anyone know, because I know a lot of people might miss it, is like, what's it got to do with pets? At the beginning of the pandemic, they decided to bring that out because there was a lot of animals being kept in shelters. And those shelters couldn't support them. They couldn't take care of them because of staffing issues, because of the plague and whatnot. So it was kind of a nice way to help all local animal shelters. Like, if you go out and adopt an animal that you want, and we'll take care of it. This is a nice little thing to kind of encourage people that have the ability to take care of animals to do so. Harbinger. Purchase any supporters pack. This gives you access to the Harbinger forums in Deadhaus. Most people don't even realize that still.
Yep.
Remember the old world. Great poem, by the way. Purchase a supporters pack before the 31st of July, 2021. And receive an exclusive Old World supporters pack at the level of purchase. Once they're gone, they will never come back. Zoran's Treat, buy a supporter pack before Halloween 2021. I think that was just for the month of October, though.
Yeah.
If I recall correctly. Then there's the Community Badge, which is be a community member on the forums before 2021, or one of the OGs, one of the old schoolers. Malleus Monday. This Cyber Monday, purchasing merch or a Founders Pack, if you had anything that you bought, and it comes with 250 bonus plat, a forum badge, and an in-game exclusive hammer cosmetic covered in meat pie for all the head splattering needs. Applies to purchases made between November 16th until November 30th, 2020. Wow, that was a while ago.
Man.
And then we've got the Ashen Ring one put up there just in case anyone wonders. Yes, that's a supporters pack.
We're getting old. We're getting old. And we've been around a long time.
I never thought I'd be looking forward to my grave.
I know.
In Deadhaus. But yeah, I definitely think there's some really cool ideas. I'm looking forward to seeing what we've got coming down next, because I'm really looking forward to this demo and everyone getting their hands on it and getting to try it.
Yeah.
I think it'll be really cool. And I don't know how long there'll be to wait, but a wild Varric appeared. You see, we forgot to mention the wolf boy and he showed up.
Yep.
Now I have to wait and sit
have
patiently for the argument in the chat of Bat versus Wolf. You see, I misunderstood this in the beginning, but I'm totally team Bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bat form.
I'm a team. I mean, I'm so torn.
You need to be very careful where you're drawing lines here, because Sailor's got a big hammer and is close with Nagaztak.
I need to see the wolf form before I actually give my final verdict of because I like the bat form that we have now, but I still want a Doomslayer bat. I still want a Doomslayer bat. That's still my bat form. Yeah.
Oh, they're going to totally be in the game. That's
Oh,
not
definitely.
official. I can't promise you that at all. But like, they would not have made that level of artwork and other stuff if that wasn't going to be used in the game. I'm totally, fully convinced that that's going. Yeah, I know. I'm getting threatened of all sorts now because I prefer the bats over the wolves.
Yep. I think if we're comparing original like Blood Omen bat form versus wolf form, then it's wolf
That's not
form all the
fair.
way.
No, that's not fair because in Blood Omen you didn't even get to be a bat. You just kind of exploded into little confetti
Yeah,
and flew off.
but that was your fast travel mechanic.
Yeah.
So it's like, do you
Still
want
would
to
have
be able
liked to be
to
able to
teleport
attack
and
people as
fast
a big.
travel, or turn into a wolf and like not fast travel?
Look, dude, I still wanted to be able to attack people as a big giant bat, and I had to wait like 25 years, but we're gonna get it.
I mean, we're getting it now. We're getting it
Yep.
now.
Wait, when was and exactly how did you get the Malleus Monday badge?
That was a
I've started something
Cyber
else.
Monday deal.
Hold
Cyber
on.
Monday.
It was here somewhere. Where did it go? Wyvern Tamer has it up here.
Like a week long. I think it was like a week long thing. Cyber Monday 2020. Thank you, Wyvern Tamer.
Yep. So that would have been November. Just in case you're wondering when Cyber Monday is, it's after Black Friday. So yeah. So final thoughts. This is step 1 on our long, hard road to Malorum. What else would you like to see, Calypso, before we go? If you could ask Dennis to put one thing in the demo and put one thing in the game, what would it be?
One thing in the demo, I would.
Because he might be listening now, or not.
Oh man, that's tough. One thing in the demo is abilities, like a full list, as much as possible, of hotkeyed abilities. You know, Q, E, R, F, or whatever to do
1, 2, 3, 4, whichever.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 to do like, you know, a zip, like the abilities that were in the original 2019 like pre-alpha footage for Deadhaus, like that kind of stuff. Like hotkeyed abilities in the demo right now. That's what I'd want. In the game, I would want an execution for the vampire of where he grabs you and then like bites into your neck like Kane did in Defiance. I would want that as an execution. That's what I'd want in the game, I think.
Cool.
Or a mist form one where he turns into mist, goes like into the body or whatever of a human and explodes them from the inside out or something.
Mortal Kombat style.
Kombat style.
Nice execution. Yeah, I could see that going.
How about you?
For the demo, I'd like to see a quick play of like all the classes, you know?
Okay.
Because it'd be really cool to get a feel for how they are. Like, even if they don't have all of their abilities, just like you said, small handful, one hand of tarot cards, shall we say, you know, of each to get a feel for how each one would play. For the game, I've been thinking long and hard about this one for a long, long time. Do you know what I want to see? I want to see this achieve the level of popularity that it deserves. I don't want it to be like massive like World of Warcraft, but I don't want it to be niche either. I'd like this to get the attention it deserves and to be successful so as many people can enjoy it as they would. Because the amount of people that came to Blood Omen years later and never got the chance to experience when it was new, the amount of people that came to Eternal Darkness years later, the amount of people that came to Too Human years later, people are going to come and show up to Deadhaus in the 5th, the 6th, the 7th age, like, man, I wish I knew about this. And we're trying to get everyone ready for day 1. But we know. But within the first age or two, I would like everyone that says, dang, I wish I was there from day 1, could be there from day 1. That's what I wish for the game.
I agree. Good speech. And with
I'll
that,
accept my Tony Award in the mail.
golf clap, everyone, golf clap. And with that, that will be it for this episode of Deadhaus Whispers. Anybody who ends up watching this on our YouTube, we have a Deadhaus Whispers YouTube. Just search Deadhaus Sonata. That's Haus, like Bauhaus, and you will find it on YouTube. If you stumble across this episode, what are your thoughts? What do you guys want to see within the upcoming Deadhaus Sonata demo? What would you like to see in the final product of Deadhaus Sonata? What are you hope? What's like? You give us your little wish list. If you're listening to this on Spotify, same thing. Find us on YouTube at Deadhaus Whispers. Also follow Deadhaus Sonata at deadhaussonata.com. Deadhaus Sonata is also on Discord, on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube. Everything. Just search Deadhaus Sonata.
Join the Discord. Join the Discord. We dwell there frequently.
For camaraderie and hijinks abound. You can find me, Calypso, on Twitter and YouTube and everything at Calypso694 or the Necrolibriatus. Also on Instagram at Necrolibriatus. That's an incredibly long title. And you can follow Faceless Mike on everything, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube at The Faceless Mike, Twitch. Go follow Faceless Mike on Twitch at The Faceless Mike. And
Deadhaus's Twitter is at Deadhaus Game, just because there can be some confusion on socials and all like that. So just to clarify that, although go to deadhaussonata.com, it will clear up everything.
Yep. And all the links to all the socials are also there on deadhaussonata.com, just in case you get a little lost.
Yes. And we will be back with you again quicker than we were the last time, because we're still working our way through. I still can't believe this is season 3.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm like, holy cow. I wonder how many seasons we'll get before launch.
Season 20 before, no. Hopefully less than that. Yeah, so thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you guys in the next one.
See you.